We meet Mok Ha, a charming and likable teenager on Chunsam Island. Her most notable quality is being a huge fan of the pop star Yoon Ranju. She wants to become a pop star like her idol. So she decides to enter in a video contest Ranju is judging, win a contract, meet Ranju, and become a star. All she needs is video equipment, which Kho, her classmate, happens to have. Lucky for her, he'll do just about anything for cash, so she pays him to shoot her audition tape. He softens toward her when he realizes she's not all talk but can really perform, and they strike up a friendship. They soon learn they have more in common than they thought. Kho has been doing odd jobs and saving money to escape. His dad, who is a policeman, is really abusive, and his mom left because of it. Kho covers up the bruises from his dad with long sleeves and acts tough. At first, he didn't like Mok Ha because she seemed too happy and carefree, like she didn't understand pain. But when he sees the cops, including his dad, at her dad's restaurant and notices the bruises on Mok Ha's arms, he realizes he was wrong about her. Later she finds out that she won the first place in the contest and got the chance to meet her idol. But she said to Kho that she is no longer interested. Kho, the kind and amazing guy, goes all out to help Mok Ha in a way no one ever did for him. He gives her a map to his house and tells her to find him whenever her dad gets violent. True to his word, when she shows up one night, he grabs his emergency bag and sneaks out of his window. He buys ferry tickets for them and calls Ranju's agent for help. But since they live in a small neighborhood, people recognize them before they can leave. Kho sees Mok Ha's dad about to catch the ferry and decides to stay behind to distract him. Unfortunately, he ends up getting brutally beaten by Mok Ha's dad and needs to go to the hospital. It's shocking that no one steps in to stop this grown man from hurting a child. Even after all this, Mok Ha's dad manages to get on the ferry. Now, Mok Ha is stuck with nowhere to go, and in desperation, she throws herself into the water. Seeing this, her father is horrified and tries to grab her, but he ends up falling into the water himself. Mok Ha wakes up on a strange island, feeling scared but okay. Unfortunately, her father didn't make it and she finds his body on the beach. People think they're both dead because their bodies were never found. Over the years, Kho, who is now even more upset, keeps going to the place where Mok Ha was supposed to meet Ranju just in case she shows up. Fast forward to now, it's been 15 years since the accident. Grown-up Mok Ha has been doing her best to survive on the island, using whatever she can find. But her quiet life is about to change because of a group of volunteers cleaning the island. Kong Bo Geology cleans the island regularly, and this time his older brother, Kong Woo-hak, decides to join him, even though he really doesn't like boats and the sea. Woo-hak uses his drone to find trash from a lounge chair, but instead it spots a very surprised Mok Ha. She's amazed to see another person and grabs him with joy and disbelief. She feels like she's finally been saved. Even though Mok Ha is in her 30s, she only has the social experience of a teenager and seems pretty vulnerable. The world has changed a lot since she disappeared, but her positive personality hasn't, so she faces everything head-on. Since Woo-hak is a reporter, he's really interested in her situation and thrilled to have an exclusive story. He even goes with her back to Chunsam Island to find out what happened to Kho. After Mok Ha disappeared, Kho reported his dad for abusing him and his dad got fired. Then, Kho left and no one heard from him again. Mok Ha goes back to Seoul feeling let down. She believes Kho saved her life and just wants to know if he's okay. Woo-hak finds her confusing, but like Kho, he feels the need to help her. He hides her in his family's rooftop apartment and gives her his number for emergencies. Mok Ha tells Woo-hak he reminds her of Kho because of his grumpy kindness. Mok Ha is still a huge fan of Ranju. As she was adjusting for her new life, she finds out that Ranju is performing at small festival and decides to go. But she didn't know that Ranju is now a barely remembered idol, who has wrecked her voice thanks to all the booze and smoking. She can't pull off a live performance, but lucky for her, her biggest fan is in the house and eager to help. Mok Ha is overjoyed to fulfill her dream of singing with her idol. Ranju turns off her mic and lip-syncs while Mok Ha sings beautifully backstage. Her singing wows everyone, including Bo Geology and his TV team who want to feature Ranju in a show about former stars. While everyone is focused on Ranju, Woo-hak watches Mok Ha from backstage in amazement. Both women are in tears as the crowd cheers for Ranju. The scene ends with Ranju asking Mok Ha for her name and pulling her into a hug. Finally, Mok Ha feels like the past 15 years of her life have meant something. Our lovable singer is quite the busy lady. Not only is she readjusting to society, living it up with her beloved uni, and taking up a job, she's also still trying to find her long-lost friend. But her search results in some unwanted attention and unexpected consequences. Meanwhile, our reporter finds himself growing more attached to his possibly old but maybe new friend and is more confused than ever about his past. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you like to watch more content like this, please like and subscribe.